Just joining us, we're in the Northwest Province today, Bokone Boborima, and we're at Bakatla Gate Resort. And in fact, the next 2 days, there's going to be an all-important biodiversity conference that will be taking place here, talking about how to transform it, how to unlock its value. Now, in this province, there are 15 parks that fall under the Northwest Parks. And to tell us a little bit more about that and how they fit into this biodiversity conversation is Mothobi Mothobi, who's the CEO of Northwest Parks. Thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the program.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for having us.
All right, so, you can't have a conversation about biodiversity in this part of the world without Northwest Parks. What will your contribution be over the next 2 days here?
Essentially, we will be here to showcase our product offering, the diverse products we have inside parks. We've got 15 parks, as we've indicated. Pilanesberg is one of the iconic, followed by Madikwe. And I think what we'll also be showcasing would be the ability of the Northwest Parks Board to begin to roll out the whole issue of wildlife economy transformation. As we know, it's still not that inclusive. So we'll be ensuring that there are about 4,000 SMMEs, new SMMEs, who are going to be introduced into the opportunities inside parks. The opportunities range from game ranching, wildlife products processing, taxidermy, game drives, so that we open up the space for new entrants. As Jose has indicated, we'll also be looking at bioprospecting, where we begin to add value to our biological assets in terms of plants, medicinal plants, from park to shelf, as we put it. So essentially, the board will be driving that towards 2030 as part of our NDP plans.
How are people interested in these, or is it a question of we don't know what we don't know?
The demand, as you've seen from the host and the tribal people here, it is quite huge. In fact, just last month we signed core management agreements, which were announced at the National People and Parks Conference. Essentially, what we're doing here, we're giving people concessions to manage the security of the parks, to assist in anti-poaching. We're also giving them opportunities for landscaping, and also for fence maintenance. And the contracts will be up to eternity, if you like, because they are the owners for eternity. And they'll also be benefiting from those products that we talked about earlier, wildlife economy, where we introduce them into game drives. There's a game butchery here called Hama Wildlife Butchery. Game meat processing will be happening there, yes.
When we are fully transformed and we've arrived at where we want to be, how many lives do you think will have been changed as a result?
According to our biodiversity lab, we're looking at creating new 100,000 jobs in both sectors. That is wildlife economy and bioprospecting. So you can imagine the net effect. Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much indeed for sharing your thoughts with us today. That was Mothobi Mothobi, who's the CEO of the Northwest Parks, and they're responsible for 15 parks in the region. And as you heard him say, a lot of opportunities, particularly for SMMEs, are being created as a result of the work that's being done in this province. So we watch with great interest, and perhaps this is a kind of initiative that will be rolled out in other parts of the country as well. Maybe this will be a good blueprint of what is possible and what can be done. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. It's been a pleasure being in this province. Always love visiting this part of the world. And if you're ever in the area, come visit, see. There's so much to see and experience in this part of the world. For me, though, and the team, have a great day. And we hand you back to Leanne in Johannesburg.